All right, hello and welcome to your third merge tribal of Distortion Survivor. Because we have some special events that are happening after this, I'm just gonna ask a couple of questions to the group. So anyone who can answer this, how do you feel the vibes at camp have been? You guys did have to compete in a team and to get this immunity. How do you feel you guys? I guess it's two questions. How do you feel your groups did and as a whole in regards to teamwork? And how do you think the vibes at camp were today?
Um, I'll say, I think Z, Danny, and I worked well. I thought that was my favorite challenge so far, but I also love trivia. And I don't think we did too bad. I don't think we did too bad, even though I said Australia's the biggest island.
Not everyone in a once. Oh my God.
I did not do as good as you there, Mr. Eric, in this challenge. Trivia is not my forte. So, it's a little frustrating. But yeah, I think mostly the vibe has been kind of chill. Not the entire time, but mostly.
All right. So I'm just gonna ask the question I usually ask, and everyone can answer it. Anyone, hopefully more than one person, please. If you had to give one word to describe the reaction that people are going to have after this vote, what would that one word be and why? You guys are no fun. You know that? Like one person.
You have to specifically assign questions to people, or else this classroom will not be.
Okay,
Oh,
Linz,
you're
if you
so
had to,
right, Linz.
okay, Linz, if you had to describe this round in one word, what would you
That's
describe it
Nick.
as?
That is not the question. Nick.
Whatever the question sub's asked, it's
Nick.
directed at you
Okay.
I
specifically,
heard the
Linz.
question. I would say the one word to describe everyone or a majority of people post vote, like someone said last week, I'll go in a similar vein, enlightened.
Enlightened. Okay.
No, I don't know
All
how it's
right.
gonna go.
And okay, this question's for everyone, and you don't have to say a single thing for this one. Raise your hand if you feel that tonight is the night that your torch will be getting snuffed. All right, we have one hand, one waving hand. All right. And I'm going to ask three people specifically to do this one since you guys don't like answering my general questions. Brandon, can you answer a question?
Yeah.
All right, Brandon. If you could compare this round to a piece of ancient Egyptian lore, what would you compare it to and why?
I don't have an answer to that question, unfortunately. I need to study more ancient Egyptian lore to answer that question
Brandon,
effectively.
we are like 8 rounds into this game.
The
I
truth, the
know you
truth.
watched a YouTube video
This
yesterday.
question, y'all,
I
this
did.
question has literally been asked every single tribal.
All right, Z, same question.
Uh, Repeat the question. I didn't think it was for me, so I wasn't
Of
listening.
course, if you could compare this round to anything ancient Egyptian lore, what would it be and why?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got you on this one. Right. So, in Egyptian law, uh, the pharaoh's spirit was called his Ka, and it was basically believed to remain with his corpse, but also still affect the world around it. And I kind of thought that that was pretty apt for talking about like voting people out and jury management because we may die, but our spirit remains in the game, and you want to make sure that you look after those spirits, or they are going to bite you in the ass.
And we will ask Zoom user, aka Haley, the same question. If you can compare this round to anything Egyptian lore wise, what would it be and why?
I should probably read something about Egypt or
Well,
something.
same, I get it.
Trying to think of something that hasn't been said. What do they wrap the mummies up in? That's what it feels like. Like the trash that they're wrapped up in. Like rising. Yeah.
All right, Danny, last one, same question.
How do I feel like the game is like Egyptian culture?
Yeah, if you can compare this round to anything ancient Egyptian lore wise, what would it be and why?
Well, I guess it would be that like I feel like I don't know much of what's going on this round, and that's like Egyptian culture because I don't know much of what's going on in Egyptian culture.
You know what, guys? I appreciate the creativity that you guys give. That being said, if anyone has any pre-vote advantages or anything else they'd like to say, now would be the time to do so. All right, it is time to vote. You go in your prod chat, bump it, or submit a vote. As well, we are going to be doing shout outs. We are live everywhere, including Ponderosa. So if you have any shout outs, now be the time. I will start. Shout out to the Catch the Cat bot. Me and Prod are still playing it. So
I'm winning.
Shout out to Danny for catching the hell out of that cat.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit, Brandon. I thought that was your house. Is that your house?
I wish this. Whoa, I have no face.
I was about to
I
say.
wish that was my house. I wish. No, this is just a filter. I have a dirty screen.
Shout out Cooper, shout out Rose, shout out Jake, and shout out Claire, RIP. And Karen.
Shout out Cassandiz, probably for the last time, but hopefully not if someone wants to pull through.
Oh my gosh, I want to shout out Sam the trivia man.
Sam, very good at trivia. If we play this again, I want him on my team.
Shout out to the dinner that I just made.
What is it?
It is a tortellini and lemon Asiago cream sauce.
Was the vegetable, was that broccoli or I couldn't tell?
Broccoli and mushroom.
Thanks, guys. All right. I have the votes, but first, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and they like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, votes are locked. I'm gonna read the final vote. That person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom if they're on the Zoom. First vote. Z. Second vote. Z. Third vote. Z. Fourth vote. Z. Fifth vote. Cat. Sixth vote. Cat. Seventh vote. And the next person voted out of Distortion Survivor Trials of Raw and the third member of our jury, Z. Z, if you have any final words, now be the time to use them.
Yeah, Prod, had a lot of fun. Thank you for letting me on. It's been a pleasure catching up with some new faces and a lot of people that I've known for many years. I would love to say that I'm going to be really excited to see who wins this game, but like a lot of you are playing really fucking dull games and not even doing it very well. So I'm really hoping somebody competent makes the end, because I'd rather not vote for the trash. But yeah, that's all from me, and I will be seeing several of you joining me very, very soon.
Right, Z, it's been amazing hosting you. So nice to meet you for finally and getting to host you. But unfortunately, the tribe has spoken. You may lead the Zoom.
Peace out.
All right, and with that, congratulations on making it to the final 8 of Distortion Survivor Trials of Raw. And you guys have a live night tonight, so I hope you guys are prepared. And I see that all 9 of you have filled out, 1 second, the totally non-suspicious survey for Distortion, not for the game. Well, we did lie. It is for the game. I know you guys are so shocked. Thank you guys. You really, really helped me with my confidence on this one. That being said, everyone grab their paper and pencil. But first, I have to explain some things that are going to happen tonight. This is not a regular live night for a Survivor game. This is, and unfortunately, his wisdom teeth are causing him much pain. But welcome to Billy's Big Brother night. So if you don't know how Big Brother works, this is how it's going to work. You guys are going to compete in a challenge where that person's going to win head of household. That person is going to nominate 2 people up for eviction. Those 2 people, something might happen, something might not. From there will be a veto challenge. And that veto winner has the chance to either take down the noms, one of the noms, or keep noms the same. From there, you will vote out one of the 2 allies. From now, all communication hold on one-on-ones and VCs. That being said, we have a little twist that we always do with Billy's Big Brother night. So I'm going to need you guys to vote in your prod chat for one of 2 things. You are going to, it's not a vote, it's a choice. Let me specify. You're going to choose on if you want to compete in the power of veto competition or compete in the final 7 immunity challenge. So you guys will make a decision on which one you want to do. That being said, I do have some preferences I want to make before you make your decision. if you vote for the veto, and if there are more than 6 people who choose to compete in veto, it will be randomized, and there's a chance you don't play in veto. So that being said, you guys go to your prod chats now, select on if you're going to compete in the Power of Veto challenge or compete in the next immunity challenge. I'm muted. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys know if you guys need to use the bathroom or do anything. I would do it now. This will be I wouldn't say it's a super long night, but it will take a minute with the 2 challenges. So that being said, if you got to use the bathroom, now will be the chance. We will be starting around 25, 26.
Can I say something?
Of course.
You can also spend that time, if you're so inclined, to watch the new Kids Bop video. They released their version of Pink Pony Club today.
You're
So
kidding.
if anyone is feeling passionately about that, they can always go do that because I think you'd have enough time. Petition to stream it into the Zoom call. And don't ask me because I don't know how to do that.
I'm just wanting to let you know I am watching it. Oh my god, these children. It's funny because it's giving Xenon, and like none of those kids know that movie. So funny. Thank you for the hot tip, Danny.
Can I say something really quick while we're waiting?
Sure.
Thank you for keeping me, y'all. I didn't know I was getting votes. But good to know. But thank you.
Like fucking pitch black outside a house in the middle of fucking nowhere because it's silent inside the house because they're doing their final quiz.
Meanwhile, Julia,
Am
it's
I
nice to
winning?
see you. Look at my yard. It's so beautiful.
I'm not winning. Okay. Okay, we're gonna start in a minute in just a second. Julia, check your crowd chat. All right. Just double check. Is everyone around?
Let me grab my food out of the microwave. 2 seconds.
All right, so I will confirm that the decisions you make will not be public until the nominations are done. So once the nominations have been made, we will reveal who is and is not competing. If you want to disclose that information during discussion time, that is up to you. That being said, can everyone come on camera and grab their something to write on and with?
Is one big sheet of paper okay, or
As long as
as you
yes.
clarify where exactly you're writing,
noted?
like
Thank you.
crossing out what your previous answers, that type of stuff.
Perfect.
All right. So as I mentioned to the people before, the survey that was totally not suspicious, it was suspicious, and it is for a comp. I know, shock. So you guys will be playing touchy subjects, and this is how it's gonna work. You guys have filled out the form, and as some of you have learned the hard way, you were not able to answer yourself on those forms. But so that was because you were answering how you feel. Now, with the paper and pen, we're going to go through each question. I know. We're going to go through each question and I'm going to ask it. You're going to answer what you think the majority has said. So again, you are not answering your personal thoughts. That's what you put in the form. You are answering what you think the majority is going to put. Is there any questions, comments, or concerns? I don't care about the concerns. I just feel like saying it.
Question.
Yes, Danny.
Z was an option for all the answers. Should we still answer as if he was one of the options?
Yep, so Z will still be an option for this. And same thing as before, the question about the previously voted out people, Z is not included in that. So so for this specifically, Z is still a player, as he is also voted with you guys. All right, any questions?
We can vote for ourselves now.
Yes, right now you can vote for yourselves because you're voting for what you think the majority said. All right, that being said, everyone give me a thumbs up when you are ready, and we will start. All right. All right, first question that was asked on the form. Who is getting the most heroic edit? Again, who is getting the most heroic edit? Thumbs up when you have an answer written down. All right, and reveal. All right, Linger Blur is gonna kill me. I apologize. All right, we have Julia, we have Danny, we have Linz. Haley, could you put yours back up? Keep it up until. Oh goodness. I see Linz, Eric, Danny. I think that says Brandon Haley. Yes, all right. The correct answer and the answer that the majority put was Linz. So if you said Linz, please keep it up. Everyone else, put it down. Okay, which is Kat.
Everyone's
Julia,
good to put it down.
Yep, you're good. All right, thumbs up for the next one. All right, next question. Who is getting the most villainous edit? Again, who is getting the most villainous edit? Dun dun dun. Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and reveal. All right, we have Z. Haley, move that. Cat, Julia, Z, Cat, Julia. If you answered Cat, Julia, or Z, you were correct.
I'm a
the major-
hero. I'm a
So
hero.
if you put Cat, Julia, or Z, keep it up.
You motherfuckers better sleep with one eye open. Why I Yoda.
What was Haley's answer? I'm sorry.
Haley put Cat.
Okay. Everybody's good.
All right, is everyone ready for the next question? All right, next question. Who is the hottest castaway? Who do you look at and go, ooh la la? And I'm sorry, guys, you can't answer me. I'm taken.
You can't answer me either. I already won this in All Stars.
This
Right,
answer
thumbs
is
up when
so
you're ready.
T. This answer is T.
You know what, Nick? Next season we're gonna do hottest prod member.
It's gonna be me because it's gonna be Billy Van.
It's gonna be Billy. Okay, thumbs up when you're ready.
I'm ready, but I'm just cracking up.
No
Wait,
worries.
no, it's
and,
actually Jen. It's gonna be Jen.
and reveal. All right, we have Julia, Eric, parentheses me, Julia, Brandon, Austin. If you said Brandon, you'd be correct. Everyone who didn't say Brandon, keep it up. Or anyone who did say Brandon, keep it up.
And with that, I cast
And
my
everybody
vote.
who didn't say Brandon, keep it up just so I can like write your answers down.
Oh yeah, keep them up.
For that, I cast my vote for the winner of Distortion Survivor. Brandon, congratulations. You have won my vote.
I won the sexiest award, and I didn't even vote for myself. But you're
No,
welcome.
you won my vote. Congratulations. Flattery goes a long way.
All right. Okay, we're good.
We're good.
Next question. Who has yet to live up to their full potential? Again, who has yet to live up to their full potential? Thumbs up when you're ready.
I hate answering this question. This is just what I think majority said. By the way, nobody take this personally.
I hope everyone takes all of my answers personally.
Julia.
On the other hand.
You didn't say I was hot, and I take that personal.
I did. What are you
Oh,
talking
JK, then I take it very personal.
All right, and reveal. All right, we have Haley, Austin, Eric, Danny, Eric, Haley. If you said Eric, keep it up. Well, actually, everyone keep it up still. But if you said Eric, that was correct.
Mm.
Every time Brandon took a drink, this thing would go out of frame.
All right,
So I spent the
and
last
we
5
ready for the
minutes.
next question?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, next question. Who mistakenly thinks they're running this game? Again, who mistakenly thinks they're running this game? Thumbs up when you're ready.
I don't know how to answer this one.
All right, and reveal. All right, we have Cat, Z, Julia, Cat, Z, Linz. If you said Julia, you'd be correct. So keep it up. But everyone who said Julia got the point. All right,
We're good to move on.
next question. Who is truly running this game? Again, so the opposite of last question. Who is truly running this game? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, reveal. We have Brandon. Zoom that in, Brandon. Julia, Brandon. If you said Brandon, you'd be correct. Everyone keep them up, but if you said Brandon, that would be a point. All right, next question.
Wait, I missed one.
Oh, Linz. We missed
Yeah,
you. Sorry.
Lynn, could I see yours? I'm so sorry. Thank you.
All right, next question. Who is most likely to apply for CBS Survivor? So the real show, gritty. Who do you think
even know.
is most likely to apply for CBS Survivor? All right. Oh, you guys were quick with that one. And reveal. Okay, we have Julia, Brandon. If you said Brandon, you'd be correct. So everyone gets
I'm
a
changing my
point.
vote to Eric for the
I think
winner
you
of
can do it.
Distortion Survivor. I'm changing it.
All right, next question. Who is playing a runner-up game? Okay, next. So who is playing a runner-up game? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and reveal. Okay, we have Linz, Kat, Linz, Danny, Austin, Kat, and Kat. If you said Austin, you received the point. Please keep it up.
Mm. Mm.
Please keep it up. Thank you.
Oh, you still want me to keep my answer up even though I got it wrong?
Yep, so we
Yes,
can mark it
please.
down.
You're
All right,
good.
next question. Who is most likely to flip-flop? Again, who is most likely to flip-flop? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and reveal. All right, we have Z, Cat, Austin, Cat, Julia, Z. If you said Cat, you were correct. Please keep it up though, so that we can mark it down.
I should have answered myself for that because, yeah, I almost did. Because I figured people would think that.
Loyal Julia is what they call me in the streets.
Hmm.
Nickname
The
LJ.
mean streets of upstate New York.
Yeah,
Nickname not LJ.
LJ
right.
LJ if you're nasty.
All right, next question. Who do you think has a lock for All Stars 2? You know, we've already done All Stars 1, but who do you think has a lock for All Stars 2? Four, 5, 6, 7, and reveal.
I think you're all a lock for All Stars 2 in my heart.
All right, we have Brandon. We have Danny, Julia, Brandon, Eric. If you said there were 3 answers to this one, if you said Brandon, Danny, or Eric, you'd be correct. Everyone else, you're wrong, but keep it up.
That's so shocking, but thank you guys.
All right, next question. Who is most likely to surf on a sand wave? Again, who is most likely to surf on a sand wave? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right. And reveal. All right.
I don't even know what this question means.
Brandon, and Brandon. So to answer your question, what the meaning of this question is, who would be silly enough to surf on a sand wave instead of a real wave? You all answered Brandon. You're all correct. All right. Next question.
Brandon just getting
Right.
picked for his
Right.
athleticism.
Right.
I just know you surf.
All right.
I heard
So,
stand and I said I'm in.
all right. This is where you will answer the people from 18th to 10th. Which previously eliminated contestant do you feel deserves to be here? Again, which previously eliminated contestant do you feel deserves to be here? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and reveal. All right, we have Karen, Dex, Karen, and Karen. If you answered Karen, you'd be correct. Everyone keep it up though, so we can write it down. All right, next question. Who do you think is Prod's favorite? Again, who do you think is Prod's favorite? Thumbs up when you're ready. All right, and reveal. Yeah, we have Julia. We have Julia. We have Eric. We have Julia. We have Julia. We have Julia. We have Julia. If you answered Julia, you'd be correct. So if you did not answer Julia, you did not get the point, but please keep it up. Please keep it up. Please keep it down.
I was always a teacher's pet.
All right. Next question. Who do you want to leave next? Again, who do you want to leave next? Thumbs up when you're ready. And reveal. All right. Z, Haley.
Oh, I
Z,
forgot that motherfucker was an
Eric,
option.
Z. If you answered Z, you'd be correct. Anyone else who didn't answer Z is not correct, but keep it up for us, please.
I'm cursing that MF.
It's chill, Julia.
I really just totally forgot you.
All right, I'm gonna go on mute and off camera for just a second so I can tally the score. I'll BRB.
Congrats, Danny.
What's everyone doing the rest of the night? Is anyone doing anything?
I'm gonna read.
I have to do this drive home.
I haven't read this yet. And I bought the new one, Sunrise on the Reaping, so now I'm reading Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
I
Um,
just finished that last week or like 10 days ago
Yeah.
or something. It's pretty good.
And my boyfriend and his adult and teenage children are playing Roblox escape rooms with each other in the living room.
Delightful. I'll be taking a gummy when this call is over, so I'm pretty looking forward to that.
Don't hate that.
Danny, I
Alright.
read the new Hunger Games book in literally 2 days, and I don't read, so
Did you
It was
say
really good.
It's my
Yep.
next one that I'm gonna
Okay.
read after this one, but I hadn't actually read Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I have seen the movie, so I'm spoiled.
It's good.
Hello, hello, hello. All right, so I have the results. We will go down the line. So first, with 4 correct answers, unfortunately, Haley, you have not won HOH. With 7 correct answers, unfortunately, Eric, you have not won HOH. With 8 correct answers, unfortunately, Linz, you have not won HOH. With 9 correct answers, Nick, I'm gonna do it. Brandon, you have not won HOH. With 10 correct answers, we are going to a tiebreaker between Julia, Danny, and Kat.
Oh, dang.
So I am going to set a timer for 10 seconds. Nope, ignore that. Okay, I'm going to set it for 10 seconds. I'm going to read the question, the tiebreaker. The minute that I finish reading the question, the timer will start. By the end of the 10 minutes, you will reveal your answer.
Second, 10 seconds, Julia. I saw your
10
face.
seconds. Yep. No, you'll have 10 minutes. I'm just kidding. All right. I have the 10 seconds about to start. Here's your question. What is the time in seconds of both tribes' math pyramids times added together? Three, 2, 1. Reveal. All right, we have.
I did it in minutes because I'm an idiot and panicked.
All right, we have 3,000. We have 720, and we have 560. With the closest time being 14,750 seconds. Congratulations, Danny. You have won the head of household for this
Congrats,
round.
Danny.
I am going to just give me 1 second.
I have never been in a 3-way tie for touchy subs before. Accomplishment on my
That's so
end.
fun. Girl power.
I can't believe
All
it.
right. There are going to be 3 breakout
Oh, my
rooms.
AirPod died.
They're going to be. Can you still hear us, Danny?
Yeah, now I can.
All right. There's going to be 3 breakout rooms: the bathroom, the bedroom, the kitchen. You guys are going to have 10 minutes to talk with Danny. There are no room limits. So talk with Danny, get the communication in. Danny, if you don't need all those 10 minutes, hop back into this room and we'll close the rooms. But that being said, you guys will have 10 minutes to discuss this all. I'm going to open the rooms. Please do not join them yet.
How do I even do that?
Give me 1 second.
Oh, I see.
Quick confirmation just to double check. Still no messaging each other on the side, right? Like this is the only communication here happening, period.
The only person, actually, let me confirm something with Prod real quick.
Runs. No.
Okay, can I talk then? If you guys are doing stuff on the side.
Yeah, sure.
Danny, please don't nominate me. I'll vote whoever you want me to. They're about to do the final like mole winner reveal, and I've spent all day here since like 7:45, and I'm gonna go watch it. I hope you guys understand. Like I'll be back, but this has been the entirety of my day. Fuck
Oh,
anyone
no.
who's not Julia Rowe. Just remember that. And Danny, of course. Yeah. This is just important to me.
Live it up. Live it
Have
up.
fun. Oh, she already left. That was too late.
All right, so just to confirm once again, there are no messaging anyone in the chats, so you should not be used. So you should not be using the chats for anyone, any reason, at any time. That includes in and out of the server. So that being said, I'm going to start the timer. And you guys are good. You can start heading out to the breakout rooms. I look ugly. I need to change the mirroring.
Oh, did she already leave the room? Okay.
How do I go to breakout rooms?
That's
should
what
be
I'm
a-
wondering.
There should be a thing at the bottom of your screen. It says more. You should be able to click the breakout rooms and go through there.
Oh, work. Thank you.
Ah, got it. Thank
No
you.
problem. All right. And you know, it has it mirroring me. I need to figure out how to change that. Okay, we're good. I looked ugly when it was mirroring, but viewers, I am so excited for you guys to see what comes up. I'm here to hype up the freaking audience here. If anyone in the VL has any questions, obviously not game questions because this is live, but I'm here to answer any questions, just any fun questions, any joke questions that the VL has. That being said, to update anyone who is watching at the moment, we have about 8.5 minutes left until Danny officially makes her decision, unless she chooses beforehand. We have Danny, who just won touchy subjects. The players had to make a decision on either to choose immunity or the power of veto, or immunity for next round. And so we are here. We are vibing. Let me find some Egyptian facts. All right. Did you know that most Egyptian pyramids were built as tombs for pharaoh? Okay. I feel like most people knew that. Let's see. Did you know that both Egyptian men and women wore makeup? And the eye paint was usually green, made from copper, or black, that was made from lead. As well as offering protection from the sun, the Egyptians believed that the makeup had magical healing powers. Am I right, Benji?
Oh, of course. Whenever I put on makeup, I felt just magical. My favorite magic to use was highlighter.
Yeah, my too. I've only worn makeup once, and that was I did Pippin my freshman year of college. It was clown makeup. It was fun.
Real. Real.
Uh, did you know that the Egyptian alphabet contains more than 700 hieroglyphs? Uncover the meaning behind these. Oh, it's an ad. Never mind. I just read an ad out loud. Did you know that cats were considered sacred animals by the ancient Egyptians?
Oh, and did. That's why we have the Sphinx.
It's thought that most families kept cats as a pet. I have a cat. I would show you if she'd let me hold her.
I currently have 10 cats in my household, Ted.
Just hold it.
What?
Yeah, hold them. Hold all the cats.
Hold all 10 cats. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure the mother of the 5 kittens that I have in there, plus the 3 other cats, would love that.
All right. So the ancient Egyptians invented a lot of things that we use today, such as papers, pen, locks, key, and toothpaste.
Oh, wouldn't you know? They made paper, kind of like parchment.
Yeah.
And Seb, where did you get your parchment paper?
I'm so glad you asked. Oh, my other monitor shut off. Okay.
Oh, God.
So we have 2 sets of paper that I use. Actually, 3 technically. I have this piece of paper that says Grace, but this is the paper that I bought on Amazon. I bought it on Amazon at the start of All Stars, and that was cool. And then I was starting running out of it, so I bought these, which is the ones I've been using. That's fun. And then we have these ones that I bought that they're like actual material like paper, like the parchments. I bought these. I'm gonna use these for finale night because I don't want to waste them. They're nice paper. And I spent I say a good amount, but I did not. That being said, what is some other facts? And these are not giving me much. I'm also on National Geographic Kids.
We love that.
Like
Well,
these are silly
if you wanna
questions.
switch-
Like, did you
If
know
you
a
want to switch from, oh,
Hmm?
no, you first.
Does it say they lived along the River Nile? Like we know. Did you know that they built 130 pyramids found in Egypt?
And yet it takes me 5 to 10 minutes to find my car whenever I park it at Target.
So true.
And that means I'm at Target too much.
Here's a new one. Egyptians were great at coming up with things to heal the human body. They used moldy bread to heal wounds quickly and to stop infections. And a lot of the times it worked. The other times it did not.
Ew.
I think I pulled up the same website. Either that or this website stole from the last one. Either that or I guess kids
We
all
don't-
need to know
we
the
don't-
same. Kids need to
Real,
know
we-
the same 10 things about ancient Egypt.
Real, we don't let plagiarism in this house. How dare that other website?
Did you know that ancient Egyptians loved board games? And did you know that King Tut had a board game buried with him in his tomb?
Hmm. Did you know that when people were buried in the mummification process, that the reason that they buried those things with them is that so they could have them in the afterlife?
Yeah. Well, that's why, like, I don't know. What would you get
You know
buried
what?
with? What would you get buried with, Benji?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. You know what? All of my Disney memorabilia, because I know they're not going to engrave that in the next 100 years, and they're not going to get it back.
I'd
What do you
probably
say?
I'd probably bring my cat.
Really?
My
Because you know
fully
cats were
alive
loved
cat.
in Egyptian culture.
Oh, did you know that Egyptian pharaohs were often overweight?
I could see that.
Oh, did you know that King Tut may have been killed by a hippopotamus?
Oh God. You know what? I feel like I've heard that. But I don't know if I've actually looked into that.
You know what, Benji? I think I might use one of my special papers for the vote tonight.
Hmm,
I think they deserve it.
I think so. Dad, since you were off camera when I was showing my dinner, what would you rate that? 1 out of 10. And would you
I love you, Benji.
you didn't see it, did you?
Listen. I am not a broccoli fan.
I mean, that's fair. Neither am I, but like chopped up. No, I'm not a mushroom fan, and I mince that. So I feel you on that.
Yeah. To Mike, who asked me if him and Cam could join the Zoom. No.
If
All
there
right,
was one thing you could find in an Egyptian pyramid, what would you want to find and why?
money. Like, girl, I can't. I need money. All right, but they have
Dog.
about 20 seconds. I'm gonna close the rooms in 10 seconds. 5, 13, 12. Oh, I'm gonna close the rooms. Oh my God, you're all so kind. You came in here without me having to close the rooms.
Okay, not me like being like, how do I get out of here?
Oh shit.
All right,
Yeah.
let me figure out how to turn this timer off. All right. Danny, as HOH, you have the power to nominate 2 people up for eviction. Who will you be nominating?
I already told them I'm putting up Haley and Eric.
All right, Haley and Eric, you are up for eviction. That being said, 2 people chose to compete in the power of veto. And that was Danny and that was Julia. And so we're gonna get Julia back on the Zoom. When she does that, we will compete. Nick, could you send me the information for the comp?
Yes, I
project?
can.
Thank you.
Do we go off camera if we're not competing?
Yes, please. But again, you know the rule. Do not message in the server, please.
Understood.
I'm still playing.
Take the doggies out.
We have ice. Can you throw ice on my thermos? Thank you. I think I'm getting sick. Mm-hmm. My throat hurts and I'm sniffling. My water isn't cold. Okay, maybe. I'm so whiny when I'm sick. I apologize.
I still can't believe we were in a 3-way tie for touchy subjects, Danny. What the heck?
I know, it's crazy.
That's never happened to me before. Usually I don't have the best read on touchy subjects, so I was quite proud of that. Can we notate this in my history sub that this is the first time I've ever even been in contention for that comp?
Listen, I love touchy subjects. I usually win it. So
It
Me
used to
too.
bother me a lot in the beginning when I first started playing. It does not bother me anymore because you can't please everybody, so.
yeah, I think most orgs took out the really mean questions too. So that's nice.
I want to touchy subjects when the answer to the question, who would you never want to speak to again after this game's over, was me.
Do I need anything for this?
Nope.
Who is it? Just me and Danny competing?
It
Yep.
is because apparently we're the only people afraid of going home this week.
Danny, like, are you just gonna keep noms the same?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're still doing this. I'm not even gonna like what's the competition? Like, can we just
All right,
Turn
yeah,
around. There
so
you go.
let me explain the comp. All right, so Danny, Julia, you're the people who chose to do veto. This competition is called Color Jumper, and this is how it's going to work. You guys will begin with each player putting a piece on the board that I will screen share at whatever place you choose to begin. So
I'm gonna be so on it. Is it gonna take a while?
it could take a minute.
I'm gonna be honest. I would keep nominees the same. Danny, if you're just gonna keep nominees the same,
I am gonna keep noms the same.
I'm fine just giving it to you, and I'm gonna go back.
All right, so just to confirm, Julia, you are forfeiting this challenge and
is
giving Damon the win.
Cool with me.
All right, and what could be quite possibly the quickest distortion victory? Danny, congrats, you have
Does
won.
this count as a competition win?
Yes, it does, girl. Put it on the resume.
It will count as a comp win. So that being said, Danny, congratulations. Julia, unfortunately, you've lost the power of veto. So unless Danny, you need time to discuss. If you do, I can open up breakout rooms. If not, you can make your decision now.
I'm gonna keep noms the same.
All right. That being said, Danny, as HOH, has nominated Eric and Haley for eviction. Danny has won this power of veto competition and has kept noms the same. Same thing as before. I'm going to open up the breakout rooms for 10 minutes. And then from there, you guys, after those 10 minutes, you guys will vote. Danny, as HOH, you will not vote unless in the case of a tie. That being said, I'm going to start the 10 minutes and your breakout room's open now. Have fun. Be safe. Make good choices.
Honestly, that was fucking fine with me, motherfuckers. I'm just gonna send my vote.
Right.
I'm sorry. I know this wasn't ideal. I've spent
No
all day
stress.
doing this. This has been my baby. I love you both and all so much. You know that.
No stress.
Okay, smooch it. Goodbye.
And what can be considered the quickest victory in Distortion Survivor? Danny has defeated Julia in a comp we didn't even start. All right, let's get some ancient Egyptian trivia back up. I have to pay for these answers? What the heck? All right, does the VIP have any questions? We are going to see if anyone on the YouTube has any questions. Let's see if there's any questions. Well, there's literally no. Oh, there's a question for the VIP. No, there's not. Okay, cool. All right. What? Benji. Hi.
Hi.
Mike Jones is asking, what's your favorite Mike Jones moment? In Distortion. We'll keep it in Distortion. You've been on prod for 2 seasons of his. You technically was on a cast with Mike Jones.
The time where he was voted out second in my season.
And I know Mike is not giving a slip in the VL because I asked his question.
But no, if we're being serious and not just like knocking his knees, I do like seeing the growth that he's had over the 3 seasons. And there's a reason he's been casted 3 times. There's obviously something that we have seen over time that allows him to come back. And you know what? He's entertaining at boot.
I think I have two favorite Mike Jones moments. My first Mike Jones moment isn't from Distortion, it's from Kaleidoscope, where I got to hit him with a car. Such great times, and out of context sounds so crazy. My second
I
time
mean,
was
he is
him
your brother
getting
after all, right?
well, actually, I'll give you 3 moments then. I'll give you the second one is from Second Chances Timeline of Terror, where he gets kicked out of Walmart for the music video. That was really funny.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then my third favorite Mike Jones moment, I wasn't there for, but he told me about it. At Lake Compounds, which is a local amusement park in Connecticut. I wouldn't say local, but hi,
Hello,
Danny.
can I ask follow-up questions
Of course.
before I take this NyQuil and pass the fuck out? Follow-up question.
Okay.
The vote is tonight.
Yep.
Yes.
It's after this 10 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes.
Where did everybody go? Like no one. Like is Brandon still on the call in a room somewhere because we can't find him? And what if Julia and Austin don't come back to vote?
Julia and Brandon have already figured out, and they've already had a list sent since they were not going to
No?
be here.
Oh,
Okay.
Brandon is not here. I didn't
Okay.
even realize he left the call.
So
I'm
he's
going
not
to-
hidden in like a room somewhere. Okay.
Well,
I
that makes
asked,
sense, we
and
can
they
find
said
him.
that they left a list in advance because they knew they wouldn't be available.
Okay.
So
Yeah, so when Julia hopped off the call, she sent us a vote. Austin sent us a vote. So we are all good with that. We're prepared for all this. I am going to message Brandon, make sure if everything's okay.
honestly, like I would just say Eric then. Like we don't want to risk.
Do remember we
what's
are
going
live
on.
on this stream though.
Oh,
Well, hey. But so it's 8 votes, right? Or well, technically 6.
7, 6.
5.
No,
Because you don't get to vote.
there's how many of us?
8 of us left.
8
You don't get a
minus
vote. I
3.
assume
There's
Eric
5
and
votes.
Haley don't get a vote because they could only vote for each other. So it would just be me, Brandon, Kat, Julia, Austin voting, correct? So
Mhm.
couldn't tie is what I was trying to get at with my
Right.
shitty math. Sorry for the children watching. Apologies. Okay. So it can't tie, so that's good, but I know which way I am going. I'll go hang out in a breakout room maybe.
Okay, I'll just hang out here for everybody to show up.
Okay.
I just took a swig of NyQuil since it's just almost over anyway.
Where is everybody?
They left.
Hey, I don't even see it.
So did Brandon
Anybody.
just leave?
Yes.
Okay. Austin's
Hi,
not.
Luna.
Well, we can't have private conversations, so I guess people are just gonna put in their vote. We just won't know where everybody stands.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I don't
Actually,
vote,
yeah.
so I left you guys I left the room so that you guys could chat about the votes.
yeah.
Well, it was awkward because I don't know how to pitch in front of Eric. Brandon did leave.
Brandon did leave.
He should be returning shortly.
Okay.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's back. Hey, Brandon.
Hey.
Yep,
Where-
so
now-
like I said, breakout rooms are still open. I'm actually gonna add an extra minute since Brandon did think the event was over. So I'm gonna add an extra minute.
Do you want to go talk about it, Brandon? Since Danielle can't vote, and like, do you want to talk about anything at all, or?
I can have an extra minute. That's great. If not, I will deal with it. Sorry, my dad called and the volume was down and I thought it was done. So I am so sorry.
No, we still have to vote. So it's up to you, Brandon, if you want to talk somewhere.
Can I put in my 2 cents real fast?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Eric. Go ahead.
Brandon, like I feel like I barely know you, so my argument can't be strong here, but I won the majority vote for y'all haven't been able to see my full potential, and it'd be so sad if I got knocked out here. But
Don't
it's
take your clothes off. I'm live on YouTube.
um but yeah, I mean I would love to be here. At least I got to play touchy
She's
subjects,
right there.
what I wanted to do.
Tell her to go to bed.
But yeah, that's my argument. I'm sorry we don't have like a solid working relationship, but I hope you can see me through.
Luna.
And Kat, it would be cool just sticking with, was it Kofu or Kufu? It was Kofu.
Hufu, not Kofu.
Kufu? Oh shit, I've been saying it
Whatever
like
the hell the name of that travesty of a tribe was. Yeah.
but
Aw.
that's my 2 cents. I'm not gonna like freak out about it because it is what it
Wait,
is.
weird question. Are these the only 4 people voting?
And Lynn's and Julia and does
And-
Austin know?
I mean, does Austin know what we're doing?
I know he's at a wedding.
I asked,
Right.
and apparently he put in a list.
Okay.
But that's my 2 cents. Danny, I totally get it. It only makes sense to put me and Haley up. And yeah. I guess like I will go to the, are we in the kitchen or are we in the main room?
You're in the main room.
Okay, I guess I'll check out the kitchen, say what I can to Lens, but for you guys, that's what I had to say. Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, any thoughts?
I was gonna vote Haley.
Just again to remind you, we are live in this server, this one. So if you want to use breakout rooms and talk privately, that's up to you. But
Okay.
Let's
you
go to the
want-
bedroom.
Okay. Oh no, that's a little risque there, Brandon. No, I'm just kidding.
The way that Nick heard me tell my boyfriend not to take his clothes off because we were live streaming. I'm like, don't get dressed for bed yet.
Dang it, where is Brandon?
He's in the bedroom.
Fuck. Can I get to the bedroom?
breakout rooms have closed because the timer is up. Just give me one moment.
Forcibly dragged away.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Last time y'all were so nice, you came back on your own.
Brandon,
right.
keep me.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. Everyone except for the nominees and HOH have a vote. HOH will only vote in a tie. That being said, you guys will have final pleas. Eric, your name is first alphabetically, so you will go first.
So I totally see why this is happening between me and Haley. But I feel like merge time, I did like reach out to you guys. Brandon, maybe not so much to you, and I'm sorry. But I feel like I get on with you guys a good bit. Clearly, I'm like out on y'all's vote, but like that's to be expected. And if Haley goes for some reason, then like I'm just a number and will probably be the next one out. But maybe y'all would want to use my number because like my vote's got to go somewhere at the end of the day. And it's cutting it close to where y'all are gonna have to go against the grain of the game. And I feel like it might be easier to do with me, I guess. I don't know. And that's my 2 cents.
And Haley,
I'm not really good at speeches. I think I've said that to like everybody. I want to say I've been here chatting it up, Told you guys, use me when you want me. Still around to be used when you guys want me. So I'm just chilling. Like Eric said, if it's not like today, I might go next. Who knows? I'm just here for the ride and to have fun. If you guys coming tonight, it is what it is. If not, happy to flop in the next comp tomorrow.
I'm muted. All right. It is now time to vote. The people who are not nominated or HOH, please go to your prod chat and vote for either Eric or Haley as well. We are live. So if you want to make any shout outs, now be the time. And I will say this now, after the eviction, stay on for just a quick seconds because we have some things to talk about.
Shout out to everyone on the jury. If you guys are watching.
Shout
Also,
out.
Eric, you want to do rock, paper, scissors for funsies?
Yeah, might as well. Shout out Haley.
Alright,
I'm ready.
so serious. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Fuck. No, it's been fun.
Oh, we should make a wheel and spin it. Just make our outing fun.
Got with the bang. And I literally wore blue today.
There's blue on my sleeves. I couldn't find anything blue. I was like, when I saw you had yours on, I was like, because we switched to blue, but not really on blue yet. We're funny with our outfits.
Also, I know tonight's been a long night, so thank you all for staying up with us and playing and having fun.
Hello, hello, hello. All right. I have the votes. And when I read the votes, that person will just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom. By a vote of 4-1, Haley, you have been evicted from this tribe. You may say your final words.
Bye, everyone. It has been fun. Love you, Eric. Kill it. Hopefully don't see you soon. Bye, guys.
Haley, it's been amazing hosting you. Billy said such great things from Bodo, and I can agree with them wholeheartedly. But unfortunately, I guess the house has spoken tonight, so you may leave the Zoom. And with that, congratulations on making it all the way to the final 7 of Distortion Survivor Trials of Raw. There are 2 things I need to inform you. As stated on the calendar, this next challenge is non-live, and this challenge, let me get the name of it up. This challenge will be called... I got it. No worries. I got this. No worries. I got this. It's called Human Benchmark. And the way that this is going to work, it's a speed test. More information will be informed to you after the Zoom. That being said, I want to congratulate you guys again on making it this far. It's, there are only so many spots away from making it to the final 2 of Distortion Survivor. So that being said, this is the announcement, the official announcement. It will be a final 2 this season. So prepare how you want, prepare how you need, but at the end, only 2 of you will be pleading your cases in front of the